You're listening to 101 with Tommie Zam. On the 36th episode, we sit down with Isaiah Johnson talking about skateboarding and life. Let's do this. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing, man?
What's up, Tommy? How you doing? Good?
Good. So what are you doing? Dabbing over there?
Huh? Just a quick dab. Yeah, I'm just at home, man. Just playing some GTA. Just playing some
Okay.
Xbox, just relaxing.
Oh, yeah. What kind of dab you doing, dude?
I'm really into I'm really into like indicas. I'm pretty sure everybody is, but just I think it's just some like I can't even say it, live resin sauce kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What's that stuff? What's it do to you?
It just relaxes me, and I mean, I don't know. I kind of just like to just feel at peace, I guess. That probably sounds fucking weird, but I don't know. It just makes me feel good and just kind of relaxes me. Kind of just gives me ideas like what I want to do for the day, I guess, in a way.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
so
no way, lazy smoker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So so it just kind of relaxes your mind and just makes you like think about your day.
Yeah, yeah, most of the time, yeah. I mean, that's how I kind of use it. Just gives me ideas. It just, I don't know, kind of just relaxes me. I mean, everyone has like their own thing,
Okay. So do you dab
So,
before you go skate, or do you dab after you skate?
I dab soon. I get up. I just dabs like, I mean, it doesn't even have to be dabbing. I mean, I could take an edible before I go skate, or maybe I want to go smoke a joint before I go skate. But the only reason I really like to smoke is it just kind of eases my mind, and then it helps you out when you skate. Like, the whole fear part of skating, like
Mm-hmm.
it helps me out to kind of drown all that out and just relax me a little bit.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that when you do a little dab or you smoke before you skate, you feel more relaxed. That way you can focus on your tricks and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just it just kind of gets the doubting part of skating out of my head. I mean, everyone has every skater, like you could skate and like say you're skating a spot or anywhere, you might get a little nervous to do a trick, a little scared. Um, and that's just kind of my reason why I smoke. I
Hey,
don't know, man. Yeah, it's just it's just kind of like my own little thing, though.
well, that's cool, dude. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, people have been, not people, but I know skaters been fucking tripping on acid and fucking
Yeah,
laid out and fucking doing all this other shit and being drunk as fuck, skating and still killing it.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I
I
don't know
mean,
about
me,
the whole getting drunk thing, though, man.
oh, dude, I seen
It's
people fucking being blacked out, killing it on the skateboard, dude. I'm
yeah,
just like, how in the fuck do you do that shit, dude? I can't do that, man. Like, what the
yeah.
fuck? I can't even skate when I'm stoned, dude. I'm like, I'm tripping.
I can have a beer into like a beer or two and feel good, but yeah, I don't know how people could just constantly have like 8 beers and go skate and be
Oh,
totally blacked out and stuff. It's intense.
yeah, it is tense, dude. It is tense, man. I mean, I ain't mention no names of people that I've
Yeah.
seen do stuff, but that's some crazy times, man.
It's
But
funny though. It is funny. Like my when it's just entertaining in a way sometimes. Just like the situation you see like the drunk guys are trying to skate, end up totally busting their ass, and you're like, so
yeah, no, it is definitely. I mean, it is definitely, man, because you do see people eat some shit, but it's just gnarly.
yeah.
But but yeah, let's get a little bit into this, man. So Isaiah, some people might know who you are, and some might not. Tell us a little bio about yourself, dude.
Oh, my name's Isaiah, of course. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I've actually moved to the States when I was about 7, around 8 years old. My first place I lived was in Arizona. I lived there for a couple of years. I kind of started skating out there around like 13, and then I kind of just pretty much grown up there little bit. Then I moved to San Diego around like 2020. And just from there, it's been kind of cool. Just living in California, just meeting all these cool people and stuff. So
Okay. And
it's been
and
chill.
and so you're from Vancouver originally, correct?
Yeah, from Vancouver, Canada. Yeah.
Okay. And then like that's where you were born. That's where you
Y-
first picked up a skateboard or what?
Yeah. So I was born there, and then I really didn't start skating until I was 13. I didn't really pick up a board in Canada. I kind of just I know when I was younger, I played a lot of soccer, and I used to ride bikes, like not BMX, but just the mountain bikes.
Hmm.
Uh, but that was mainly my little thing out there. I didn't start skating until I moved to the States.
Okay. That's pretty cool. And then like when you were in Vancouver, I mean, what were you like when you were growing up in Vancouver? I mean, were you like you said you play soccer, rode mountain bikes and stuff like that. I mean, were you like like Vancouver? I never been up there, and some people probably never been up there. So, can you remember? Tell us a little bit about what Vancouver's like growing
Oh,
up there.
yeah, it's obviously it's like really cold half the not half the year, but mainly in the winter, of course. But I can explain it. I mean, it's kind of like the U.S. Just there's more of a bigger culture out there, so you can be walking around, you'll hear like a lot of different like cultures. So you can hear people from Italy, like France. It's just more diverse out there. Like you don't really hear like too many people speaking English. Um,
Hmm.
you do, of course, but there's just more like there's more black people out there. I don't know. I didn't really do too much out there. Like I was more of a homebody and stuff. I just went to school. Um, I had a couple of I don't know. I don't know. I did to be honest, I didn't do that much out there. I
Oh, really? So you didn't
just
really
like
like you didn't get into like music or anything like that. I mean, were you like,
no, no, I just played a lot of sports. Um, I'm trying to think what else did I do? Like it was mainly sports. Like I played soccer a lot. I was really into soccer.
really?
Yeah, it was I played like on a couple of teams. There was like a team out there. It's like a little Vancouver like kids team for like soccer.
Hmm.
Um, what else? What else? It was mainly that. I just played soccer a lot, to be honest. I got
And
really,
what
huh?
positions you play? What positions you play?
I played forward, and then sometimes I'd play goalie. But it
Oh,
got to the point
what?
where, yeah, it was cool, and it got to the point where I got like a letter in the mail from this company called People to People, and they were like a soccer. Oh my god, I can't even talk right now. They were like a soccer sports group for like talented, like it was like a talent agent for like uh, they for soccer players. They would go out looking for kids like scouts.
Wait, hold on. Rewind this. So there's talent agencies out there that find kids playing soccer? Really?
Yeah, yeah. And this one was called People to People, and this was like years ago. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's big now, still like, even bigger. But I got a notice in the mail because I kept winning games, and I was getting like a lot of like good attention from people. And they sent a notice to my mom like we want to send Isaiah to Brazil to kind of compete in the soccer tournament. My mom,
What?
yeah, dude, it was crazy. And like my parents didn't want me to go only for the fact that in Brazil for soccer, it doesn't get violent out there, but it's really intense. Like soccer in Brazil is the biggest sport, and sometimes if their team doesn't win, there'll be like violence and riots and like just crazy stuff. So I didn't end up going because my parents kind of got a little nervous about that.
Damn, so they shot your dream down of going to Brazil to play soccer, man.
No, I mean, I to be honest, I rather have been skating. Like I'm more happy to skate than play soccer. Soccer, I mean,
Okay.
after a while, to be honest, I quit playing because it got kind of boring. Like you can't really do. I mean, you can't do so much with soccer, like besides go back and forth and shoot goals all day.
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty much that's a lot of skills to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, who knows? It could have went both ways. It would like cool to maybe see what happened with it if I would have gone to Brazil and kind of checked it out. But it's just my parents trying to keep me safe. So I mean, I can't really blame them for that.
Yeah, I mean you're probably what 9 years old, 10 years old, or something.
Yeah, I was young. I was like 8 or 7.
Yeah, I mean they were looking
So
after you. They didn't want you to go out there and get in some crazy Brazilian fight over soccer. You know,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So um, yeah, it was that, and then
who was your who's your
um,
soccer team? Like for a professional soccer team, was it like I don't know any of these soccer
um,
teams.
no, there was one that's my favorite. They're from they're London, Manchester.
Manchester?
Yeah, they're kind of one of my favorites. Like during that time, so I still like them today, but they're not like as they were a couple years back.
Okay, so you still watch a lot of soccer?
No, I mean not really. If I see it on TV, I might just look at it for a little bit, but I don't really watch it as much anymore.
Okay, okay. You don't go out there and you know play soccer here and there, to
Oh
kick the
no,
ball around or anything like that.
no, it's all skating now, man.
Oh, okay,
Pretty
okay.
much all I think about. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's right, dude. And
So
so after soccer, so after being soccer and stuff, then when did you finally move to the States?
the States. So after the whole Vancouver thing, I skipped it all the way to Arizona. So it was Vancouver, and then when I was about 10, so I was 7 when I left Vancouver, and then around 9 and 10 and 11, we moved to Long Beach.
Okay.
My mom and dad, well, my mom, she got a good job out there with Warner Brothers. So she was like,
What?
yeah, dude, it was insane. Like she was like in the music industry and stuff when I was a kid.
Oh, so your
So
mom
she,
was a musician?
no, she did marketing for like different artists, and like my uncle too. Rest in peace. He passed away about like a month ago. But I'm gonna. The reason I'm telling you that because he has a lot to do with the story.
Okay.
And so like my mom, she worked in Warner Brothers. She did marketing for like Quincy Jones, like Earth, Wind and Fire, and just different
What?
musicians, like music people.
Hmm.
And yeah, and that was her job. Like she did marketing, and she would play different artists like on the radio and just stuff like that. It was just a lot of stories she told. Fucking crazy. I cannot believe I forgot her name right now, but oh my god, this like famous, like my mom set up a like a little birthday party for my dad. Oh, it was Paula Abdul. So
Okay.
Paula and my mom kind of work together, and my mom's had like a little birthday party for my dad, and she like carried me around the whole restaurant, just watching over me, like Paula Abdul, this the singer and stuff. So yeah, there's just a lot of random stuff that happened when I was a kid.
Oh, that's right, dude. So you
So
got so being in Long Beach, your mom being working for the music industry, and you got to see like a lot of famous people like Paul Abdul and stuff like that and everything. So
yeah,
you never picked up the music or anything like that?
no, I just I didn't do anything with music, and that's like kind of the weird part. There's one thing I regret. It's the fucking funniest thing. My mom told me when like I was holding doors for people in Long Beach at her job, at Warner Brothers, and
Mhm.
dude, this is like something from a Hollywood movie, just random. But I was a kid and I fucking got all nervous and stuff. This guy, some like random manager, comes to me and talks to my mom like, "Hey, we want to sign your kid because he had such a cool personality." Because I'm like opening the doors for random people for just no reason. They're like, "Oh, hi, hey, how are you?" And he's like, "We want to have him in a McDonald's commercial." And
What?
yeah, dude. And I end up like getting nervous when it came to it. 'Cause my mom took us to the office, the talent agency, and I was like, "No, I want my mom in the office." Um, I got a little nervous because they're trying to like find out who I was. Like I could be like some child, actor, in the future or something like that.
Hmm.
And yeah, I just totally blew it. Like I was like, oh, my mom, I need my mom in the office here. I can't do this.
Really? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know, dude. I like it's so stupid. Like it was insane. I could have been in
So,
Hollywood right now with. I'm just kidding, but um, yeah, it was crazy, man.
so you could have been like a famous kid, dude. Like you could have
Yeah,
been a famous movie star kid, you know?
yeah, man. And it's really funny. Like it's extremely funny because I look back on it, I'm like, wow, like you said, like who knows what could have happened like during those times.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You could have went to Brazil, played soccer, and became a famous soccer player, being like 7 years old, 6 years old, whatever age you were,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you go into Hollywood. You could have been a famous kid, dude. Like you had a lot of opportunities, man. That's
yeah,
awesome, you know.
yeah. It's interesting, man. But yeah, it was cool. Like it was definitely a cool experience with all that. I don't. I mean, but there's so much like other stuff that was going on like during that time. So,
Like what? Like what? Explain to me.
um, I mean, I don't remember everything. I'm trying to like. I remember my uncle telling me. Oh, my uncle, of course. So yeah, dude, my uncle was a shit, man. So they got rest his soul, but he passed away like 2 months ago. Like totally unexpected, but he had dude, the best life. Like he um he worked with my mom and stuff. He was like a roadie.
Hmm.
So he got to see Prince perform like when he was practicing because he was like cleaning up something in the auditorium and like he got to see Prince and he like talked to Prince and like just a whole bunch of stuff, man. Like just stuff like people don't really get to like experience like in that kind of in that type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I know what you mean, man.
So,
That's pretty cool. I mean, actually, your uncle seeing Prince perform, that's pretty rad.
oh yeah, dude, like by not even perform, but kind of just practice and like
Hmm.
I remember my uncle telling me like, yeah, man, it was just me and him, and he told me, the whole Prince aura everyone says, like,
Yeah.
yeah, he just said you could really feel his energy and stuff, and I don't know, it's pretty sick.
So is that in Long Beach is when when you picked up your first board or what?
No, so it was Long Beach, and then after Long Beach, I moved to Arizona around 13, and then
Okay.
that's kind of when I started skating and my uncle got me my first board. It was I'll never forget. It was like the zero bloody nose with the three skulls on it.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, it was hard, dude. Green Royal trucks, and then it was like these Spitfire wheels and stuff.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
And that was your first board, huh?
yeah, that was my first board. Yeah,
So how did you get into skateboarding? Did you like see somebody skateboard or did you watch
yeah,
like Tony Hawk games? I mean,
yeah,
what?
yeah. It's that normal story everyone says. I saw someone skating down the street, and it just looked really cool. And it's like it's funny because everyone says that same story, and it's pretty much like exactly the same thing.
Hmm.
But that's how like I just saw someone skating. It just looked really cool to me. And
That's
then
right.
but it was like that, and then I played like like video games like Tony Hawk and all that. So like it
Okay.
was sick. Yeah, it was pretty
Who,
fun.
what character were you when you played Tony Hawk?
Fuck, who was I? Oh, I was Reynolds. I was always wanting to be like Reynolds and stuff.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah, I like jumping down stuff. I remember I was a kid. I've always liked doing that. And then I would watch Andrew, like, cause he's, his frontside flips down everything and just all the big stuff he does.
Hmm.
I've just always liked that.
That's right, dude. And then, so what part of Arizona was it in? Like, what part of Arizona did you live, grew up skating or started skateboarding in?
It was in Paradise Valley. Yeah, it was in Paradise Valley, like kind of Scottsdale area.
Okay. What is Paradise Valley like? Is it like a small
Oh,
city, town, or what?
I explain it. It's like a small town. Yeah, it's a small town. Honestly, Phoenix. It's a small, really small town. Paradise Valley
No.
is not really that big.
Oh, okay. So is it outside of Scottsdale? Do you said?
Yeah, it's outside Scottsdale, and yeah, it's pretty much outside of Scottsdale. Yeah.
All right,
Um,
cool. And
but
and what was the skate scene like in Paradise?
when I was growing up, it was it was cool. It wasn't as big as it is now, of course, but it was okay. I think it's probably bigger now because of social media. I mean, I
Hmm.
don't know. I don't know if it even that has to do with how big the skate scene is now with everything, but um, it was cool. Like there wasn't too many skaters. I remember when I was growing up like that.
Oh, really? Was there a skate
Just
shop out there that you supported?
yeah, yeah. There. Let me see. So yeah, my first skate shop was this place called PV Grind. That's what it was. Yeah, actually, I can't lie. The skate scene wasn't bad. I think what it was, I didn't really skate with too many people. I kind of did my own thing, but I know the skate scene was popping because there was like the Happy Medium guys and all that,
Hmm.
and they were like a really big influence on the skateboarding scene out there, like Tim
Hmm.
Vasquez and all them. So yeah, actually, I take that back. Yeah, the skate scene was cool, but I never really hung out with the skate scene out there. I kind of just did my own thing.
Really? Why's that?
I don't know, man. Like, so it's not like the thing. I don't know. I was kind of weird, bro. Like, I don't know if I don't think I was. I feel like I was a little stuck up for some odd reason. So I skated for
Really?
Cowtown. I got on Cowtown out there, and I skated
Hold on.
for them.
Hold on.
Huh?
Rewind a little bit. You said you were stuck up. Like how? I
Well,
mean, why were you stuck up?
I don't know. Like I was young. I was like 17, 16, and I was getting all these sponsors. Like I got on DC shoes. Like I got on DC shoes flow, and then I was getting on Etnies. Like, but it was like separating the times. Like it wasn't all at one time. So like I skated for DC for a while, and then I was getting like coverage from like the skateboard mag, like the Mag Minute and the Footy Tape Friday from Trans World. And I was getting all this stuff, and I think I was just kind of like being a little big headed. I mean, I was young, dude. I was like 18,
Hmm.
and I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. It was weird. Like I just rather skated with my friends from school, and those people, my friends from school didn't really skate like how I did. So like it was mainly like we'll just go have fun, skate, and then go party. But
Hmm.
then when I was on Cowtown, like those dudes would hit me up and like, hey man, you want to come out and come film, like come street skating. But the funny thing is too, like I didn't even really know too much about street skating. Like I knew what it was, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I just skated contests a lot when I was younger, and that's like another way I'd get my name out there.
Hmm.
Cause like I won like a bunch of Zoomies contests and like all this best foot forward stuff. So I'm thinking like, yeah, dude, I'm the shit. Like I'm fucking, you know what I mean? Like I'm killing
Yeah.
it, whatever. And I just kind of got in my head and just felt like I was too good to skate with people.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay. So
huh?
I was gonna say, so you mostly, so you didn't skate street at all. You mostly skated park and practice park and more of a contest skater more than anything else.
Yeah, and like when I would want to go skate street, it would only be for like projects. So like when I got the opportunity to get the Mag Minute from the Skateboard Mag, like Dave Swift helped me out with that when I was a kid, because he used to work for them and stuff.
Hmm.
And what else? I would only go like street skate during like those times, but I don't know. I didn't really care for it. But then the older I got, I wanted to street skate more because it made this how I thought about it. I was like, why would I hurt myself at a contest all the time? Or like, not that I want to hurt myself, but just in case anything happens, I'd rather go street skate and like save that energy for something else.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. So you say you'd rather skate a contest than go skate street so you can save your energy so you don't want to hurt yourself at a street spot where you rather
Yeah,
hurt yourself
yeah,
at a skate park, a skate contest because you at least tried.
yeah. Or no, like I'd rather go street skate. I mean, now like I want to do both because it's different now. But back then, I was like I'd rather just go. skate contests because you're going to get more out of it. And that's not even really true. I mean, it is, but it's not. You kind of need to balance it like an equal.
Yeah, but what do you mean by what do you mean by that?
You need to do contest and street. I mean, you don't have to,
No,
but it's like I'd
I
rather
mean,
do both.
you said you want to balance it out, like like before you're saying like you didn't want to do street because you rather skate contests and didn't want to hurt yourself skating the street, but now you're like I want to do both. So
Uh
what's changed in your mind?
oh, now is oh no, just this stuff you have to do. Like I don't know, it makes more sense to do that. And then I see like other like amazing pros and just amazing like other skaters doing that. Like
Yeah,
it makes like just more sense to me to do it. Like I know there's some people that just skate street and just do contests, but I think it makes sense to do both.
yeah. No, I know what you're saying. I mean, there's people that don't like contests; they'd rather skate street, and there's people that love contests that do skate street, but they rather prefer skating contests more than anything else. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
that's what's great about skateboarding. You can choose on what you want to do and don't want to do. If you don't want to skate contests, you don't have to skate contests and just skate street all your life. And
yeah,
build your
exactly.
name off the street.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
that's what
pretty
you're
much.
trying.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do, or was that what you're doing, or what?
Um. Oh well, no. I mean, like right now or just in
No,
general.
no, just
Oh,
general.
back then. Oh, yeah. I want to do that now. Yeah, like I'm definitely a skating contest next year, and I'm trying to just film street and just kind of do all that and try to do all these events.
Okay, that's right, dude. And so go back a little bit back into Scottsdale area, Arizona. So you basically you didn't skate with people because you had a big head because you were being sponsored by DC and so were you sponsored by DC, like Flow by DC, and then all of a sudden Etnies came along and Etnies said, "Hey, we're gonna hook you
Uh,
up with shoes," or and then you dropped
oh,
DC with the Etnies, or how did all that work out?
oh no, dude. This is the fucked up part, right? So the whole DC thing, like, dude, this how stupid I was. Like, this. Oh my god, this guy. I haven't talked to him since. It's been like a long time, like probably 16 years. But this random guy, he wanted to sponsor me for like an energy drink he was making, and he was like super ghetto, like crazy ghetto, man. And I was like young, and I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm the shit. This guy's gonna hook me up, blah blah blah. And so we're at Street League. When I was on DC, they gave me like a ticket to go to Street League to watch and stuff. And he like he who Jefferson Pang is.
Yeah.
So like I didn't say nothing because I'm not like that. There's so many good skateboarders, right? And this is the last thing I would ever say in my life. Like I wasn't that big headed. Like I would never say nothing like that. He like goes up to the guy at Street League and he's like, hey man, I know you're sponsoring Isaiah. Dude, when are you gonna put him in Street League? I didn't even know he even said that, right? And then like I find out like I think it was like a while, like some like I think months later or something. I found out he says this like months later. I didn't even know he even said that, and like even
Hmm.
try to confront him or anything. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why would you even say anything like that? Are you stupid? And you're not even like a big company, you know. And so, anyways, I hear about that, and then I got kicked off PC because it just like made me look like a kook. Like,
Wait, hold on,
like
hold on. Wait, because they kicked you off because the dudes asked if you're going to be put on Street League.
yeah, but like, dude, I'm no way, in no shape or form on that level of skating, and I even felt like retarded that he would even say something like that, and just the fact that he didn't tell me, and then the way he came off very arrogant and just totally disrespectful. You don't even know who Jefferson Pang is. Like he's a legend in
Hmm.
the skate industry and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that just it pissed me off, dude, so bad. And I was going like in house with DC, and they were really taking care of me for like a while. And then he said all that. And then I remember when we were at Street League
But
watching the show.
but
Huh?
but hold on, rewind. But only thing it says, are you gonna put you in street league? I mean, why would that
Yeah,
upset you?
because the way he said it was, dude, the way he said it, it was very ghetto. Like you don't even know who, like if maybe if he knew who Jefferson Pang was, I totally understand. But dude, you don't even know who this guy was. Like I don't know. I know it maybe like sounds like not harsh for other people, but the way he came off to him, I'm pretty sure it pissed him off and it made it look like I said it.
Hmm.
And
And so that's why DC kicked you off because of that.
yeah, and it fucking sucked. It pissed me off, bro. And like they didn't even honestly tell me any reason why. Like they didn't even tell me the reason why they kicked me off or anything. And yeah, it was kind of bullshit too with that whole thing. You know, like I don't really understand why no one even told me anything. And
I mean,
yeah, I ended up getting kicked off and shit. And then I never talked to that guy again. So then, like later on, I forgot how I got on Etnies though. I got on Flow with Etnies. I was going through this guy named Jameson for
oh,
like shoes.
Jameson the Q.
Yeah, yeah. I was going through him, and that pissed me off too because it's like it didn't make me mad or anything, but I just like to know what's going on with like companies instead of like wasting people's time.
Hmm.
Because how I am, if you're gonna like sponsor me and like we're gonna do stuff, like I at least want to know direction. And if we're not gonna do anything, if we're just gonna just flow me shoes, then just tell me. Don't just keep leading me on and stuff.
Mm.
So I was on Ednews for a while doing all this stuff, like trying to make edits, and he would be like, "Oh, dude, good job," this and that. And I forgot what happened. Like he uh he stopped sending me shoes, but I don't really remember the reason why though. Um I don't know. This was like a long time ago, whatever. But I don't really know Jameson like that. But yeah, he stopped sending me shoes, um, and then that was pretty much it. But I was on Eddie's for like 2 years.
Oh
That
wow.
was, yeah, but like I was doing everything right. I felt like I was getting like coverage. Like I was really trying to like go after it. Like, but I just wish he would have told me something. So the funny thing was, years later, I actually got to meet him like 4 years ago at the Eddie skate park, just random.
Hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, does anybody know who? Do you know Jameson Decal?" I guess he was there. I was like, "Hey, man, you hooked me up like a couple of years back for some shoes and stuff. That was really nice of you." And then I was like, "I'm in California now. Is there any way I could maybe get like flow now, like that I'm closer and I don't know, maybe get another chance or whatever?" And then I guess so how his program works, and I didn't even know. Like he was just saying, like, "Yeah, I was just giving you shoes. Like there wasn't really no plan."
Hmm.
I was like, oh, all right, I guess, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, Etnies isn't really, a company. It's just the point that I hate getting led on, you know? Like, I like direction. I like to know, like, if it's going to be something not real or serious, just tell me.
Yeah.
Like, so,
So do you feel that that's the reason why a lot of people, I don't want to say hate on you,
yeah.
but is that why a lot of people hate on you because you do a lot of flip flops? You
No,
know?
no, and that's it. So, and that's the thing. People, okay, so the whole flip flopping thing, people never even ask me why did you even leave companies? And I think that's the funniest thing because this is all coming from like social media, right? Like, I'll have a company, I'll be skating for someone, and then a couple months later, I'm on something else, right? But Noah's never
Mhm.
asked me, "Hey Isaiah, why'd you leave that brand? Like, what happened?" It's just they assume like, "Oh, I'm just going to get on a company and leave." That dude, it's not even the whole case. And
Mhm.
and pretty much how it goes, like, I mean, everybody in the skate industry knows that, like, if you're going through a sales rep, like just a rep, he's not like the top of the ladder. Like a lot of these sales rep end up going to other companies and they kind of just end up leaving you in the dust with nothing.
Yeah.
And that's like been a lot of like my skate career, like I've never really went through team managers a lot. I wasn't really in the brands like that close, and not that I didn't want to. I just like doing my own thing, and I never really hung out with like a bunch of like team managers and none of that. I just was going through sales reps mainly at the time. Like when I was getting flow for Habitat, I was going through this guy named Travis Norhe, and he ended up leaving to another brand. So I had to leave Habitat to go to Cliche. And with Cliche, I was going through this guy named Al Bungalow, and he was
Hmm.
the owner. So I was really close to actually getting on the brand. But then Cliche moved to France, and even with Paul Hart being on the team, he was one of the pros. Even he got his board taken away.
Hmm.
So I ended up leaving Cliche because of like that reason. So I'm not like here like going back and forth on companies. And I'll be honest, I always laugh about that shit when people say that. Like, oh, don't sponsor us, yeah, because he's like, dude, I'm not even like that. Like, there's so many good skateboarders out there. I would never just keep going back and forth to companies. Like, there's so many talented dudes out there. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person to be like, oh yeah, I'm so good. Let me just get on here. Let me just get on there. Like, no fucking way, dude. So yeah, it's just all consumption, bro. And like, but Noah's never really asked me any questions. I think that's the funny part about it. Like, this is all this assumptions and shit.
So you think people need to just stop, assuming things and just come straight
Well,
to
yeah, I
you and
mean, just talk to me, like, like don't be a bitch, like I'm, I'm serious, like, dude, like it's so annoying, and dude, it's to the point, like, so like even like out here, like I got out some skate shops out here, like I was skating for Overload, right? But nobody knows the reason why because I was working there for a little bit. Like I wasn't really skating for them. I was working at the shop at the same time.
Mhm.
So I ended up leaving that because Overload, it's not like how it was back in the day. Like I've only been in San Diego for about like 5 years. I wasn't here when it was like, at the peak, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I know,
Overload's like more corporate type shit, dude.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I left. I didn't even leave it. I just stopped working there. So it was like there wasn't really no like stuff there. And then I skated for a skate shop up here called Skate 7.
Hmm.
And I just don't want my time wasted, dude. Like I want to make things. I just want to make sure things are legit. And the guy there, like, it's not really a skate team. It's kind of just like you just go in and buy it. There's no plans or anything. So I was like, cool, like, this is cool, but I want more. Like, there's nothing really here. You guys don't really do anything, and everyone
Yeah.
knows that at skate at Skate 7. Like, and then I don't really know. Like I said, I don't know the skate scene out here. I'm just trying to get my name out and whatever. So I asked Slappy's Garage. I don't know the history of them, and I was like, hey man, is there like a possibility I can maybe try to get on? Like, and if I ask people like to try to get hooked up, I'm always polite. Like I'm always very humble because, like I said, there's so many good skateboarders out here, right?
Hmm.
So I'm like, hey, dude, is there any possible way and to like get hooked up? And that didn't happen because I guess what's the I forgot the guy's name. He's like a legend there. Um, Cardi.
Hmm.
Um, I know, like I don't really know him or anything. I just know he's like a legend. So I'm always like a fan of other people because there's so many legends out here. Like, oh my god, that's Cardi. He invented a vert trick, or he did like the first what was it? It was something, right? Like some it was something sick though, but yeah, he heard that. I switched companies a lot, and like I said, nobody knows the whole story behind that, so that didn't work out. And then I
Oh
ended up
man.
going to yeah. Then I like Mark at local skate shop actually ended up like giving me a chance and stuff.
Are you still with Marco at local?
Yeah, and he was kind of hesitant on even putting me on because he's been hearing about that too.
Yeah.
And I guess him and Jason talked, and he like told Mark not to put me on the team because I'm going to leave and stuff. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it's like, dude, it's just so stupid. And like, I don't even really I've never really even talked to Jason before. Like I don't really know him. I just know he's like a legend, and and he's a nice person. I'm always like saying, "Hey, dude, like, hey, what's up?" Whatever. So it just kind of like pissed me off. Like, just people talk behind like your back. They could be cool to you in your face and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
So I don't
definitely.
know. It's just like it just I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just I feel like a lot of people. It's just a lot of fake, fucking a lot of fake shit. It's annoying.
Yeah. But the only way you can smash that is just prove them all wrong. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm with this company for 5 years. You know what I mean? Or I
Yeah, no,
rode for this.
I haven't left anywhere. Like I've been on the same brands for a while. And I know the whole Pruno thing, and
The whole what?
the whole Pruno skateboards thing, and the whole.
What's that?
So Pruno, I was skating for them for a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Eh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, then like I was skating for Taken Sports for a little bit.
Okay.
Um, it was Chris Markovich's company, but yeah, the company kind of just went under, and then I ended up leaving that, and then I went to Pruno Skateboards, and then just I don't know, just some weird stuff happened. And, yeah, but there's reasons behind everything. I'm not like an asshole just to do that kind of stuff. So
No, definitely. I mean, but you just gotta like, what it seems like is like is what everybody says, because everybody just, hears says he says things, and if you're not, people switch companies like left and right so many times, dude. You know what I
that's
mean?
what
Like,
I'm saying.
but I mean, but you do have a rap sheet. I mean, I will say that, Isaiah, you do have a rap sheet, a long rap sheet of leaving different, from switching from companies to companies. But
No,
you
but
do have, but you do have a reason why.
that's what I'm
And
saying. Like I said, man, even if I have a rap sheet, it really doesn't matter because nobody's ever even asked me the reasons. It's like either
yeah,
they're scared or just they're just like, let's just talk shit and just pretend like I know what's going on in his life. Like, give me a break. It
well, think about it. It's like a soap opera you're living in. You got a
is,
soap
dude. Like
opera
the
life.
skate industry is just a bunch of fucking like I don't know. It's like a bunch of grown man kids. Not even that, dude. It's just like a big high school. Like you have your popular kids, like the cliques, and I'm just like the fucking kid on the table, the nerdy kid,
Oh, yeah.
just looking to fit in.
Well,
Like
you know what I call it is. I call it a cool guy club, man. That's what it is.
it is, dude. It's so funny, man.
If you're not part of the cool guy club, then you're out of the
Oh
circle, dude.
yeah, oh exactly. And dude, it's I don't know. You would think it's not like that because it's a fucking skateboard. Like everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? So I don't
Yeah,
understand like how am I different from the next person leaving a company.
yeah. But you just got to change it, man. You just gotta, you know what? You just gotta work on you and just change you and
Yeah,
change your
yeah,
ways and focus on the brands that you're on right now. Instead of worrying about the past. But see what people are always going to rely on the past and focus on the past because that's all they know about you. You know.
yeah, yeah. That's true. That makes sense. Yeah, that is
So
true.
I heard a rumor you went to your first Mex Tijuana trip. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah, I was sick with you.
Oh yeah, it was
The
with me.
yeah.
Tell me about that, dude.
Oh, dude. So like the strip clubs out there.
Where would
It
we go? Tokyo? Did we go to Tokyo
No,
House?
it was Hong Kong or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, we
Hong
went to
Kong.
Hong
That's what it
Kong.
was. Hong Kong. That's fine. We did go to. I did take you to first Hong Kong, dude.
Yeah, that was sick. That was fun.
So tell us the
It's different out
experience.
there.
Tell us the audience about your experience at Hong Kong and Tijuana, man.
Oh, it's different. It's different from the strip clubs out in the States. It's kind of it's kind of weird how there's a strip club and there's like a hotel on top of the strip club. That's so fucking weird. It's just different, man. It was fun. We had a great time. I know I got like a little tore up and stuff that night with Jesse.
Yeah, you did, dude. You got
Yeah,
tore up, man.
yeah,
And you spent some of those couple dollar bills out there too, man. I remember you got that little lap dance, man.
yeah, yeah.
You try to come back and get more money from me. Yo, you got any more money for me? No, man. What are you doing, dude?
Oh my god. Yeah, it was fun. I actually got on a trip. We went to Cabo. Last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I love Mexico, bro. Just the food out there, and it's just the vibes and stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it definitely is, dude. Well, definitely is a lot of fun. I love Mexico. Love Mexico way
Yeah,
too much. But
yeah,
no, it's definitely a lot of fun. And so, I mean, Isaiah, you've been through a lot, man, and especially you leaving Phoenix, Arizona to come to California to live that dream, and and like just you've been through a lot. You actually learned you learned a lot, and so I mean,
yeah.
what you went from being engaged to not engaged to going through friends and relationships and skateboarding and stuff like that. I mean, what's holding you together, dude?
Man, just fuck. Like I don't know. You just I guess my strength. Like I don't know. It's me just wanting to make my parents proud. I guess and that's like a big part of it. My parents done so much for me, like my mom and dad. So I'm just out here, dude. To you know, everyone's gonna go through shit, but you get over it and stuff. But I'm just hungry, bro, and I'm just trying to like do the best I can out here and just make something of myself. Even despite all the despite like all the bullshit and all the stupid people, like it really doesn't matter to me because I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of stuff I wanted out here I never thought I could even get like by myself without the help of no one. So I mean, I no one can even really tell me anything. Like, um, I guess to make me upset wise,
Mm,
being out here and stuff. It just skating, bro. Like I'm in California skating. Like who like that's just like the dream to even be out here and skate. And to just to try to get your name out here and all this stuff I've got to do. It's insane.
yeah,
I
I
got a
mean,
picture, huh?
no, go ahead.
Um, no, I don't know, man. Like I'm just hyped, bro. Like I got myself in Thrasher, like a picture in Thrasher, and like I got on the Black Lives issue or whatever. Like
Okay.
um, I don't know, man. It's just I think just the momentum I'm getting out here doing all this. I'm happy. It just makes me want to keep going.
No, that's rad. I mean, like, because you think about it, I mean, people don't realize like it's a dime a dozen in California. To be a surfer, to be a skater, to be a snowboarder, to be anything. And there's
Yeah,
so many people in the whole world that want to live in California because they feel like they can make it out there, or they have the next gift to become something and stuff like that. But I mean, it it really, people don't understand. California can swallow you up and
and
spit you right out.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I heard that saying. I've always kept that saying in mind, dude. Trust me, and it's funny because that's like some Hollywood actor shit. But it's funny how it could be with anything, right? Like
Hmm.
any type of industry. It's funny. It's very funny.
Yeah, I mean,
But
and I've seen it happen to a lot of people, man. They get spit out and swallowed up and fall into that California lifestyle, or that
I was
non-California
yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah. I was close, man. Like I don't know, bro. I just feel like I don't know. I totally think someone was just watching me. Like it's just for some reason I end up getting lucky with like certain things, and it just works out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's just like my uncle watched me or like some fucking magical spirit just like guiding me to do shit. I have no idea, but it's taking me through a lot of shit. And I'm like still chilling. Like I'm
Oh, okay.
better than I was than like a lot. Like probably right now, this is the best time of my life. Like I'm better than I was like 2 3 years ago.
Really?
Like
Why is that?
huh? I just well, I mean, I'm not trying to like so weird. I don't know. I just have like I have just a lot more going for me, like personally wise,
Hmm.
and I'm like just mentally more there, and um, I don't know. I just don't really think of like I used to. I guess I used to think about like all the negative stuff. I just don't really think about it no more. It's kind of just helped me out through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you can't think about let the negative get to you, man. Because if you let the negative get to you, then your whole life will change. You know, you'll be all you'll be doing is thinking about negative stuff in your life.
Yeah, I guess I just made a lot of shit happen. I did like through the help of like you, and then um just doing shit myself. Like I don't really have like a group of skaters or like a clique I skate with. It's like, dude, it's funny. It's like it's just me and my girlfriend. It's pretty funny because like me and her, we like she's a photographer,
Uh huh.
and I mean it's not like I don't want to go skate with no one, but it's really cool like to just me and her. I guess it's like
Okay.
I don't know. I'm always out to skate. Like I've skated with a couple of people and friends, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess to me, because I'm always trying to make like these certain edits and little like commercial stuff. Um, I'm always having to make these little pieces. So it's just like kind of like a personal thing.
Really? What? Tell me. Yeah, you make a lot of these commercials. Tell us about these little commercials you make.
It's just like marketing stuff for like this one I did. There's a place in La Jolla called ASAP IV,
Hmm.
and you can it's like for cryotherapy, and you can go in there and like you get these little IVs and stuff. Like there's like one for recovery, one for like pain. They're just like vitamin stuff, and they just give you a like an IV and stuff, and it just makes you feel good.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh, I know you're
yeah.
talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
So it's like pretty crazy. They like sponsor me and they give me these IVs every 2 months. They're like $200 IVs. It's pretty wild.
Dude, $200 IVs, dude. That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. So, but like I made that happen myself, and oh, it's like that's a big blessing to even have that.
So let me ask you. So are you looking outside of skateboarding now to get sponsored, like the IV company and stuff like that? Is that the more
Uh, well, yeah,
uh,
because dude,
to
I
make
got
to
my
make to make
huh.
to make money, or is it more to like build your resume more up, or what?
It's not to make money. I mean, not all. It's not all the time like that, but it's more of it like I said for exposure, and then like the resume part.
Hmm.
And I can't really look even really inside of skating for more sponsors because I don't really want any more. Like I have I just turned pro for that this board company called Esoteric,
Oh, congratulations, dude! Tell us
and
about that.
yeah, the guy's his name's John Woo, and they're out of Florida, and yeah, it's just a really cool board brand. They have a sister company called Transformer Rails, and it's dope, bro. So it's like you can turn your flat bar into a box. You could flip it to a square rail, or you could flip it to a round rail. And there's little ways you could skate on it, but they're like two companies in one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was fucking crazy. Like I signed this contract and stuff, and actually with John, he made it legit. Like he told me what was going on. He actually gave me a plan, an idea. He didn't just say like, "Hey, we're going to just flow you some boards and just, what I mean, to go do something." He
Hmm.
actually asked me like, "What do you want to do?" Like this and that, and he made me sign this really legit contract. Just so I won't leave anywhere, right? So,
Exactly, dude. That's what they need
right.
to do. And that's what you
Yeah,
wanted, right? You wanted
see,
the
yeah,
company to come down.
but if I'm such an asshole, right, I would have signed it. I'd be like, no, I don't want to sign it because I might just go somewhere else, right?
Yeah, you might
And
go
that's
somewhere else in
how,
like 2 months.
yeah, but like that's how loyal of a person I was. Yes, I will sign a contract. Like I'm not a fucking, I'm just not like that. Like I said. So, anyways,
Yeah.
I signed it and stuff, and I've been on the company for about 2 years. And he's like, after 2 years, if you like, get coverage, like do what you're supposed to do, whatever, we'll turn you pro. And he actually kept his word, and they turned me pro with like my own board, and they just came out with a bunch of other new team graphics and stuff, and
Oh,
it's
word.
sick.
Who
Yeah,
all
it is.
writes for him?
This man, this guy Diego. Let me see. Hold on. So the team right now is it's just I don't know why he doesn't put his name on it, but the Instagram is Thunderpacks. I think his name's uh like John or something. His name's
Uh-huh.
on his profile. The other guy's name is Diego Bustamet, and
Okay.
then this other dude, he's so good, man, and he's super young. His name is Jason Backwoods.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, like it's really legit. And they're looking to add some more guys to the team here, like I think in spring,
Okay. So
something
you're the
like
only
that. But
so you're the only pro on the team?
yeah, right now so far. But um, I heard I talk to the owner all the time and stuff, and supposedly like I think someone else. I can't say yet who is, but I think he's on someone else pro on the team. I'm not. I
Okay.
can't really say the name because I'll kind of like ruin the whole thing. But yeah, I that's what I heard. So it's gonna be me and this other guy, and then there's like a couple flow guys and stuff.
That's sick, dude.
But
Congratulations, man. You're
yeah, man, thank
finally
you,
pro, man.
thanks, man. But it's just
How's
cool
it?
with him, huh?
I
It's
said,
just cool with him because he has a plan. You know, he's not just trying to stay static.
yeah. I mean, just stick with it. Don't flip flop. Don't
No, I'm
jump
not going
around.
nowhere. I'm 32,
Dude,
bro. I'm not.
whatever happened? Hey, whatever happened to that hat company? Remember that hat helmet company? Then,
Oh my god, that the IRA thing.
yeah, that thing was a.
Um, fuck, I
Sorry to
don't.
say, but that thing was a fucking joke, dude.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like that's something I probably looked even more ridiculous with all that.
Yeah, because I remember you
It's
got
just
me on there to help out, and then I helped
oh,
out, and then you quit, and then I remember the guy wanted to go to Tampa Am or Tampa Pro or something like that. We went to Tampa Pro, and he was just being an ass about it, dude.
yeah, I remember that. That dude's a fucking kook. Like, uh,
Yeah,
oh
I
man,
totally remember that dude, man. Like fucking, and me, the other dude was cool as shit. He was cool, and dude wanted to like this and that, and wear this and that, and I was just like, yo, dude, like
you
it's
get
not
away from
like
this
that,
guy.
man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
people would come up. People, I remember people coming up to me were like, "Yo, who's this cat, dude? Who's this guy?" I was like, "Yeah, exactly." and
damn. Yeah. Yeah.
then, and
See,
then, and
there's
then
just
and then we flew back, and he didn't say shit to me. And then all of a sudden, he cooked out and said, "Later, Tommy." When he was driving away, I was like, "Whatever,
yeah. As a fucking weirdo. To be honest, I don't remember the whole story with that. I know I just left or something. Um, but it's weird. That was like 7 years ago. I saw him recently at the Alga skate park. He
dude."
looks all
Uh-huh.
haggard now, like all weird. Like I don't know. He just looks different. And he like looked at me and like put his head down. I was like, all right, fucking weirdo. Like okay. And I not that I was going to say nothing to him either, but I was just like, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
It's just all fake, dog. Like all these, I don't know. And then I feel like too. My last thing about it, like these companies will just like use you, like you said, like they'll just chew you and spit you out if you
yeah,
can't provide them the sales or whatever they need.
yeah. I mean, that's what the dude did. He used
Yeah,
me to try to get into the industry, and I called him out on his stuff. It's like, "Yo, dude, if you're gonna do it like this, you gotta do it like that."
yeah, yeah. It's it's crazy, man.
I mean, nobody's gonna hat, helmet, that's pretty cool. You wear a cool hat, but if you're gonna do, you gotta have like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
He had a
at
cool
least
idea.
like an Andy Anderson style, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would have been, yeah. If you would have added Eddie Anderson on there, yeah, he would definitely, the company would have blown up. But I mean, but it's a cool concept what he had. You know what I mean? Because it was a helmet, a hat, a normal baseball hat, but with a helmet gear in it that protects your head. Because so many people skate with hats on their head.
Yeah, yeah,
So I mean, it was
yeah,
a cool concept, but I mean, but nobody wants to rock a hat with an owl on it. So if you have if you would have, I told him, I said, dude, I would try to get other companies to use their logos and put their logos and use it to turn around and sell it for them.
yeah, 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 exactly, yeah,
But he
yeah. The
wanted to,
whole out thing,
yeah, he wanted to go full into it, jeans and this and that. I was like, yo, fuck that, dude.
jeans out. Wow, yeah, that's a little
Jeans
too
and
much.
shirts and all this crazy stuff. I was like, yo, that's just too much, man.
Yeah, yeah, that is a little bit too much. I would just kept it hat, man.
Yeah, the hat would have been way better,
So
But no,
what else? Huh?
definitely, yeah, but definitely, you and me have mixed with the same companies, and I get where you're coming from, and I understand where you're coming from, but it's just, people out there just don't understand. They just want to spread rumors and say things about you or that,
Yeah,
and that's
it's
not really
sad,
true
dude.
because they hear because that telephone thing. It's they hear it's that cell phone game. When you say something to the telephone, and all of a sudden you got to repeat it to 600 different people. By the time it gets to the 10th person, it's a whole different phrase of something.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. Like I said, the whole thing with like Mark and local skate shop, I barely even got on the team. Like,
Are you still ride for local?
yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Like, dude, Mark gave me a chance and stuff. And the thing is about that, Mark is the shit. He even put my pro boards in the shop. Like, my boards are in status skate shop. But like my boards are in a couple of shops. But yeah, Mark's supported me putting my pro board in the shop and like all the other esoteric graphics. So like,
That's right, dude.
yeah, that shit like that meant so much to me because that's like another part of the whole dream. Like having your board in the shop and seeing it, dude, that was priceless. Like I
Yeah,
thank him for that so much. I even told him like, bro, like you made a childhood dream like come true to see that. Like that shit means a lot.
that's right, dude. And that's pretty rad to have that. I mean, like, because what you've been through for so long. Going from company to company, shop to shop, this and that, and nobody's, people put you on and then they take you off, and
Dude,
people
it's
spread
been a
rumors about
bitch, man.
you and this and that. You just gotta, you came up. You're finally moved. Sounds like you're finally doing what you're doing, dude.
Yeah, I'm very thankful. And yeah, man, and the whole yeah, and like the company stuff, like I'm so loyal to brands. Maybe on the outside it might not look like it, but if you were me, you'll understand. Like, okay, Isaiah's not like a fucking guy who's just gonna leave you and like leave a brand like that. Just no, like I said, nobody never even asked me the reason why. I explained to Mark because he was talking about it. He's like, dude, like Jason told me that, like I barely even want to put you on. I had to like sit down for an hour and explain to him the whole entire thing. And he's like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. He's like, I thought you're just like leaving on purpose. I'm like, no, dude. I was like, bro, there's so many, like I said, there's crazy good people out there. I'm not trying to do all that. Like,
Yeah,
no way. And like, Local has fucking Brandon Hopo and like Alex Williams killing it. Dude, get out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, yeah, that's my whole thing about that.
No, no, definitely, definitely. I mean, I'm glad you talked about it because people need to know.
Yeah. I just don't
Well,
want people to be like scared to like give me a chance, I guess, because there's nothing to really worry about. Like I'm
well,
pretty
also too,
loyal.
people understand if you're getting rep flowed, and you're not really.
You're not in nowhere, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. That's been my whole career. It's been rep flow. Like I was rep flow for Girl in Chocolate. I was with this girl named Taylor Longcore. Like I was getting rep flow for Venture Trucks. I was going through this guy named Bram.
Mhm.
I was his flow and shit. Like it's never been no team managers or nothing like that up until like recently.
Yeah,
So
yeah. If you give your rep flow is the bottom of the thing, but but people got to you got to realize like if you rep flow, you got to earn your stripes. You know what I mean? You're working your way up to the ladder, but
yeah,
sometimes if you're rep flow for 20 years, you're never going to be an hammer pro. Then you got to decide what you're going to do. Am I going to
yeah,
stick with
like
this
that,
company? Or am I going
and
to leave?
now yeah, and that was another thing about that too. Like uh, I even heard like there was like an interview with Shane O'Neill in the nightclub, and he was talking about the whole flow thing.
Hmm.
Like he said, like companies will flow you forever, and you wake up like fucking 35 results still flow, and like what the hell happened? Like you know what I mean? Like I just it's dude, the whole flow thing is so long. It's I understand like you have to work your way up, but bro, like at least there should be a time limit and not just kind of drag stuff on. I don't
Yeah.
know. But some people do it because they're really in with the company. Like you have to be like best friends with the company, I feel like to, you know what I mean, like really, really get in it.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. You got to know people that know people to
Yeah,
move yourself up. You know, if you're just some kid and some skater in fucking Midwest Nebraska, you know what I mean. You're going to be rep flow forever. You know.
yeah, exactly, and that's how. Yeah, man, that's how it's good.
Yeah.
Arizona was, Arizona was cool. Like, I never kind of go a little bit further back, but Cowtown, they helped me out a lot because when I was on DC, like before even me getting kicked off and stuff, Cowtown gave me a DC ad on their window, and it was sick. Like, Ed and Trent helped me out with that.
Who got you on Cowtown?
I think I got myself on Cowtown. I talked to Trent or Ed. I would always skate the Arizona contest, and Cowtown I guess noticed me and stuff. But it was Ed and Trent who hooked me up when I was a kid.
Word. What happened with
Yeah.
that? I mean, that's such a
Oh.
good skate
Oh
shop.
yeah. Oh my God. This is the reason why I moved to San Diego. Oh my God. All right. I forgot about that. Okay. The reason why I moved to California. Okay. So you know Nate Woldridge, right?
Yeah.
You know Nate. Okay. All right. Back that up a little bit further back. So when I was on Cowtown, I wasn't skating with anyone, right? Like I never skated with a team or anything. I just wanted to go party and hang out with my school friends and just go to the skate park and have fun.
Hmm.
Thinking like, yeah, cool, whatever. I'm on Cowtown, like I made it, right? Whatever. I ended up getting kicked off Cowtown because the team thought I was a kook and I wasn't really hanging out with anyone, like Rob and all those guys.
Hmm.
And they'd always go out street skating, and I would just be like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna go hang out with my friends. Like I'm okay. So they kicked me off. Then I was like, fuck, man. Like there's no other really skate shop out there at that time to do, and I'm like, it kind of hit me. I'm like, damn, dude. Like I really kind of gotta pay attention to things and kind of skate with people. I am getting kicked off, whatever. And then I end up hitting up Nate out here. He like contacted me, but we were talking prior then.
Hmm.
And he's like, "Yeah, bro, move to California. I have a place out here. Like, let's just, you know what I mean? I know pros. We'll go film." And I was like, "All right, dude, I'm down. I'm just gonna pick up and leave and hope the best." And I just kind of left only because I got kicked off Cowtown because I didn't have like no other skate shop sponsor. And then skate, yeah, dude, it's pretty wild. Like I literally left the next day, and I tell my mom,
Wow.
like, "Mom, I'm leaving. Like, I want to make it in skating or make my name or something." And I just kind of left because Cowtown kicked me off, and um, yeah, and I kind of just left and shit.
Cowtown was the button that pushed you away, huh?
Yeah, that was it. I was like, I was so pissed because I don't know. Like, I felt like it was unfair, even though like I know now it makes sense because I'm older and I know how skateboarding and the industry works. Like, yeah, you want to skate with your teammates, you want to go on these trips and stuff because they wanted me to go on trips. Like even the Happy Medium guys, they wanted me to skate with them, like Nick Free and all those dudes.
Hmm.
But like I said, I was young, I was stupid, and I didn't. I thought I was so cool that I didn't want to go skate with no one. So like I could have been like in the Happy Medium videos and like all that shit. And
Yeah.
so yeah, and like someone else told me like, yeah, dude, the Happy Medium guys want you to skate and film, but you're, you kind of act a little like, like you're the best thing ever. So
Yeah. Well, see,
I
things acting like that doesn't get you
yeah,
anywhere. You know.
yeah, no, I know. I was young, dude. Like, I mean, and the reason I was acting like that because when I started skating, I was like 15. That's what I wanted. I wanted to fucking be somewhere and be sponsored and shit. And I don't know. I just really wanted it so bad, and no one really would help me when I was a kid. So I was like, dude, I'm gonna do this shit myself. Like, whatever. Like, fuck everyone. I was just on some different type of stuff, dude. I was pretty wild. So after Cowtown, I just picked up and moved to California. I met up with Nate, and you know how Nate is, how that whole thing was. Um, it was cool. I hung out with him a lot. I just didn't really like the whole way he lived. I guess it was just pretty wild. But I met the coolest people out of that. Like I got to hang out with fucking Smolik. I hung out with Smolik
Oh,
and him all
Smolik,
the time. Bro,
Smolik.
yeah, bro, those are like the best times. Hang out with Peter Smolik, going to these like crazy parties in LA, and just him in a person. Like he's the nicest fucking person ever. Like I remember I got really drunk one night and he like helped me out. He like I was like laying on the couch where he like put these blankets over me just to make sure like I was good and stuff. But I don't know, it was just cool because I mean he doesn't really know me like that, you know. But he's just a cool guy. He was sick.
Yeah. Yeah, Smoke's a good guy, dude. I love Smoke, man.
Yeah,
Such a nice guy, man.
yeah,
So before we take off, we got a couple questions to ask you. What do you have coming up for 2022? Anything good? Anything we need to know about? New video part or anything like that?
well, I'm going to I'm filming. I'm finishing up this part right now. It's for the Sonar wheels. It's a wheel company out of France. They just turned me pro like a couple months back. So I'm filming for this little part, and then I think my wheels gonna be coming out sometime in January. But it's just a lot of street skating. I'm trying to get a lot of videos done, and then I want to compete next year and skate these contests and stuff.
Okay.
So
What contest we're going to see you at?
I'm definitely doing Tampa Pro next year.
Are you
Um,
excited?
yeah, I'm not like expecting anything. I just kind of want to go and have fun, and I obviously try my best, but I just want to go and just experience it, and and just try to do my best and stuff. I'm just not the type of person that's like, oh yeah, I want to go and fuck it up, and you know what I mean. Like I just want to go and just have fun, bro, and see all my favorite pros and just experience it and do my best, of course.
Yeah, because think about it, man. You could be skating against like top pros in the world, man.
Oh, I know. I see it every year. I see it every year.
So who you look forward to skate against?
Um, Not I don't want to skate against no one. I just want to see like I shot skate and I want to see like maybe if like Sheckler's there and I don't know, dude, like Manson Silva. I just want to see all of it. It's so exciting. There's something I really want to go to next year is the Copenhagen Open.
Oh yeah, that looks fun, dude.
Oh, I know. I was talking to John about that, and we're trying to like figure out how that whole thing works. But that'd be the fucking best thing, dude.
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
definitely start looking that up and start doing it. You know.
yeah, it'd be cool. And just like I don't know like if I could even get in that, but just to even if I can go and watch the dime contest,
Uh huh.
all
Yeah,
that kind
that'd
of
be
stuff.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be right, dude. Definitely. Well, then one last question: what do you have for the upcoming skaters? Like, anybody that's coming, moving out to California, that want to live the dream. The next upcoming skater. Do you have what's a good advice or good thing you want to tell these upcoming skaters?
I just say that um, just follow your instincts and I don't know, just don't let anyone try to like push you down and just kind of just I don't know. I don't know. I all I can really say is just kind of go after it and just follow your heart. And then you're for sure you're gonna go through like bad times and bullshit, but you'll get through it though. You'll definitely get through it. Everyone does.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, definitely.
Um, and my last thing would be like there's always like light at the end of the tunnel.
Uh-huh.
I definitely believe that.
Oh yeah,
So
it's true. There definitely is, man.
yeah,
Well, cool. Well, Isaiah, man, it was great sitting down chatting with you, man. And and I'm stoked that everything's turning out really good for you. And congratulations, because you're pro as fuck now, dude.
thank you so much, man.
And hey,
Thank you.
man, and thanks so much for coming on the show, man. And I'll see you soon, brother.
Sounds good, Harvey. I'll talk to you soon.
Ale.
Later.